Where's your book? You done the homework?
Yeah.
Everyone done the homework?
Yeah.
Yeah? Except those who went in. Is it turned on? Yeah. Okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So 3 sentences on the board. What does each one mean? At-talibu jadidun, ash-shamsu jamilatun, ad-darsu sahlun. So basic ones, what does it mean? Ash-shamsu jamilatun, and then ad-darsu sahlun. Okay, why is it jamilatun and not jamilun? Feminine. Okay, now turn each one into negative. So I know a few of you weren't here. So what word are we using? We're using the word laysa. What do we know about laysa? What's the when you describe the word laysa, what do you say? Fi'lun, naqisun, jamidun. So what were the 2 words? So fi'lun is a fi'l which is different from a normal one. So fi'lun, naqisun, jamidun. Okay, so what's the meaning of naqis? So why? So laysa is a fi'l, but these 2 things make it different from a normal fi'l. First thing is it's naqis. That's the wrong spelling. Naqis, which means incomplete. In what sense? So we're comparing it to something that is complete. So when we say the fi'l is complete, what do we mean? For example, jalasa. No, not that one. There's another meaning. So complete versus incomplete. So when we say jalasa, he sat, makes complete sense. When we say laysa, it is not. Or kana, he was. It's not a complete sentence. So naqis meaning is deficient. Jamid, what's the meaning of jamid? Fixed. What do we mean by fixed? There's no what? Present tense. So normal fi'l has a past present tense. Laysa has no present tense. So laysa, there's no present tense for it. So fi'lun, naqisun, jamidun. And the meaning of laysa is? What's the meaning of laysa? It is not. Okay. What's the sister of laysa? Kana. Okay. So how does laysa and kana work? So let's take the sentence At-talibu jadidun. At-talibu jadidun means the student is new. Where's the mubtada? Where's the khabar? At-talib is the mubtada. Talib is jadid is the khabar. So now we're gonna add laysa to that. So let's do this. So what happens when laysa comes? So we say laysa الطالب ليس الطالب جديدا. Okay, so what happened from الطالب جديد to ليس الطالب جديدا? What happened to the khabar? The khabar became what? Nasb. Okay. So now at-talibu jadidun meant the student is new. Laysa at-talibu jadidan means what? The student is not new. Okay. So now what do we call this part here? Ismu laysa, and we call this part here khabru laysa. Okay. So the ismu laysa has to be what status? Rafa. And khabru laysa has to be nasb. What's the other way of saying it? There's 2 ways. What else can we do? You add the ba to what? The mubtada or the khabar? So what's the other way? Laysa at-talibu bi jadidin. So there's 2 ways you can say it. So you say laysa at-talibu jadidan or laysa at-talibu bi jadidin. Okay. We're going to go through that. Now let's do the same thing with ash-shams. So the sun isn't beautiful. How would you say that? You got, remember, laysa, huwa laysa, huma laysa, hum laysu, hiya laysat, huma laysata. What happens to hunna? Lasna, anta, lasta, antuma, lastuma, antum. And then anti, lasti, antuma, lastuma, antunna, lastuna, ana, nahnu, lasna. So what word are you going to use for ash-shams? Laysat, yeah. Laysat, why is it laysat? Because ash-shams is feminine. So you're going to say laysat ash-shamsu. So I've given you the first part. Laysat ash-shamsu bi jamilatin. So laysat ash-shamsu jamilatan or laysat ash-shamsu bi jamilatin. Good. Ad-darsu sahlun, the lesson is easy. Now we want to say the lesson isn't easy. How do we say that? Laysa ad-darsu sahlan or laysa ad-darsu bi sahlin. That's two ways you can say it. Okay. Now, let's go through. Now there's 4 ways you can use laysa. Or there's 4 different ways you can say it. So let's do this. Let's choose al-kitab. Okay. Al-kitabu. Jadidun. Let's just use the word jadid. And the meaning of al-kitabu jadidun is the book is new. Now there's 4 ways we can say the book isn't new. Or the book is not new. What are the 4 ways we can say it? We've figured out 2 ways to say it already. So the 2 ways that we've learned so far, we can say Laysal kitabu So we say Laysal kitabu. What's the first way? Jadidan. Or we say Laysal kitabu bi jadidin. Okay, what are the other 2 ways that we can say? The other way we can say it is we put the al-kitab first. Al-kitab al-kitabu laysa then you have the same ending. Okay, you can swap the 2 around. You can say laysa al-kitabu bi jadidin or jadidan. You can say al-kitabu laysa bi jadidin or jadidan. And there's a reason I'm saying this, because it's going to make a difference. So in the first one, laysa al-kitabu, is that a jumla ismiya or jumla fi'liya? Does it begin with the fi'l? Laysa as a fi'l, so hence it's a jumla fi'liya. Now when you look at al-kitabu, laysa, so al-kitabu laysa jadidan, for example, is that jumla ismiya or jumla fi'liya? Because it begins with an ism. So where's the mubtada for al-kitabu laysa? Let me just write the entire thing so you know. Jadidan. Let's just do that. So al-kitabu laysa jadidan. The book isn't new. It still means the same thing. Where's the mubtada now? Al-kitab is still the mubtada. Okay. Now where's the khabar? Remember how many types of khabars do we have? 5. Either one word, either it's a jar majroor, either it's a dharf and mudaf ilay, or it's a jumla ismiya, or it's a jumla fi'liya. So an entire sentence can come as a khabar. So here, what's laysa jadidan? Is laysa a fi'l or an ism? So you've got a jumla fi'liya starting here. Jumla fi'liya. So this part is a jumla fi'liya. So the entire sentence is coming as a khabar. Okay, now why am I pointing this out for you? Now if I say to you, At-Tullab, let's use the word At-Tullab. At-Tullabu Jududun. Jududun. Which means the students are new. What are the 4 ways to say the students are not new? So I've given you the sentence At-Tullabu Jududun. What are the 2 ways we can say it? The first two ways are easy. Always begin with laysa. So laysa tullabu jududan or laysa tullabu. Now if I want to begin with at-tullab, what word am I going to use now? It's going to be laysu. Laysu. Okay? Because this second part has to agree with the first part. Is this plural? So this has to be plural as well. Whereas if you begin with laysa, you can always start with laysa or laysat. But if you just like the outside doers, that's all it was. Okay? At-tullabu laysu. So finish it off, at-tullabu laysu jududan or bijududin. Now if I say to you the word al-kitabu, so if I want to say the book isn't new, what would you say? Begin with al-kitab. Al-kitabu laysa jududan or bijududin. If I say al-kitabani, I want to say the 2 books are not new. How would you say that? So al-kitabu, al-kitabani. Al-kitabani laysa now what would you say? Not new. Remember the mubtada and the khabar have to agree in everything. Gender and number. So if you were going to say the book is new, you say al-kitabu jadidun. How do you say the 2 books are new? Al-kitabani jadidani. Al-kutubu jududun. So now you're talking about 2 books. Al-kitabani laysa bi jadidaini. Jadidaini or jadidaini. Does that make sense? So if you turn to page number 14, it's got all the examples there. So we've done this before. Page number 14, where it says Hamidun Talibun. Hamid is a student. Now it says it's beginning with the ism first. So it's Hamidun laysa bi talibin. What's the other way of saying it? Laysa Hamidun bi talibin. Okay? I was going to do one by one now to make sure you've understood it. Okay, so Sister Saadiya, could you do the second one? At-tullabu sigharun. Page number 14.
At-tullabu sigharun.
So give me the meaning with it as well. Small or young. So do what it says there and then do the other version as well. Now I want you to make it into a jumla fi'liya. So use laysa first. طلاب
طلاب
صغارا or بصغار. Okay. So when you begin with laysa, you don't have to look at whether it has to be laysa, laysu, or laysat, or plural.
ليس
Hmm?
ليس طلاب
Okay, good. Okay. Next one. Naima Aminatu Tabibatun. So we're going to read it out first, and then the second part you're going to make it into a jumla ismiya, jumla fi'liya. So you're going to begin with laysa instead. So Aminatu Tabibatun. Yeah. So Aminatu. So read the one that says in the book. Laysat. Yeah. Now you're going to make that into a jumla fi'liya. Good. Good. And the meaning's exactly the same. Shan, next one. Al-Fatayat. Mutazawijatun. So what does it say in the book? Al-Fatayatu. What does that mean? So Al-Fatayat means what? Young women. Married. So they're not married. Okay, now make that into a jumla fi'liya. Laysa, or depends what the ism is going to be. What's ismu laysa here? So if you're going to bring laysa first, is it going to be laysa or laysat? Laysat. Mutazawijatin. Or be mutazawwij. Why is it not tan? Muslimun cha. Muslimatun. What's after muslimatun? So muslimatan doesn't exist. So mutazawijatan doesn't exist. Okay, Jawad, anta kabirun. No jokes this time. Lasta bikabirin. So you don't really need the anta either. So that's jumla fi'liya already. So lasta kabiran or lasta bikabirin. Okay, antum jududun, lastum bijududin or lastum jududan. Okay, lasti bifaqiratin or lasti faqiratan. Lastunna bimujtahidatin or lastunna. You guys are blank faces, I can see already. So what are you stuck on? What's confusing you? Anyone? I get you guys are understanding it, right? Asif? Because you weren't here. Because you missed a lesson. That's what it is. So you'll have to catch up on that. So, back to Laysa. Arsam, maybe you can explain. No? Okay, so Laysa. Okay, so let's do that. So when you begin with Laysa, and you've got... Does everyone remember what outside duo was? So let's do that first. So we say ذهب علي. Actually, let's do ذهب طالب. So ذهب طالب. So So if I remove talibun from there, dhahaba, what does the dhahaba mean? Okay, now I put an outside doer. It came after and it's rafa. What does that mean now? The student went. Now if I say dhahabu, can dhahabu have an outside doer? It can't, right? Which two words can have an outside doer? Dhahaba and just like laysa and laysat. Okay? Now if I say dhahaba talibun, jumla ismiya or jumla fi'liya? How do you change this into an ismiya? Put the ism first. Talibun, even though you wouldn't say like a talibun dhahaba, a student, he went. Okay, now if I say, now you want to say the students. Now I want to change into plural. At-tullab. Okay, dhahabat tullab. What does that mean? Now it's plural. The students went. Is this outside doer? Why is it outside doer? Rafa and it came after. Now change this into a jumla ismiya. You're going to put at-tullab first. At-tullab. Now you're saying at-tullabu, the students, they went. How would you say that? At-tullabu dhahabu. Now if I said at-talibatu, what would you say? Dhahab na. If I say at-talibatu, what would you say? So these two have to agree in two things: the number and the gender. Okay? So if this first word is going to be plural, you have to make the second one plural. If it's going to be feminine, you're going to make it feminine. If it's two, at-talibani, what are you going to say? Dhaha-ba. If you're going to say at-talibatani, two female students, you're going to say dhaha-bata. It's exactly the same. So you can only have an ismu laysa if it's what version? Laysa or laysat. Asif will go through it again sometime, okay? Do you get it? Is it not up yet? We can always go through it again. Okay, so now when you look at lasta bi kabirin, so when you have anta kabirun means what? You are big, right? Now you want to say you are not. How do you say you are not? So you have laysa means he is not or it is not. Laysat means she is not. Lasta means you are not. Okay? The equivalent of anta, lasta. So lasta bi kabirin. Antum, lastum. Let's go through the meaning of each one. Laysa means what? He is not. Laysa means, so say it with the pronoun huma laysa. Both of them are not. Hum laysu, they are not. Laysat, she is not. Laysata, both of them females are not. Lasna, they are not. Lasta, you are not. Lastuma, lastum, antum lastum. Lasti, you are not. Lastuma, lastunna. Ana, lastu, I am not. Lasna, we are not. So the only ones that can have ismu laysa is which one? Laysa and laysat. Okay, so let's look at the next page. Al-babu mughlaqun. The door is closed. Now you want to say the door isn't closed. I want all four ways. You can say it. So al-babu mughlaqun becomes, start with laysa. Laysa al-babu mughlaqan or laysa al-babu bi mughlaqin. Now I want to make it into a jumla ismiya. I'll start with al-babu now. Al-babu laysa bi mughlaqin or mughlaqan. Does that make sense? So do the next one and ask if have a go at it now. Al-ma'u baridun, the water is cold. Baridan or laysa al-ma'u. Good. Now I want you to make it into a jumla ismiya. So you start with al-ma'. Al-ma'u bibaridin. Good. And then al-ma'u laysa bari. Then good. Saadiya, number 3. So yeah, read the first line and then make it into a negative. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Or done. Good. Good. Or maridan. Good. Naima, abi naimun, my father is sleeping. Naiman or binai men. Good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good. Okay, Jawad, number 5. Ad-darsu sa'bun.
الدرس صعب ليس الدرس بصعب
Mm-hmm.
وليس الدرس صعبا
Okay. Jumla ismiya.
ليس
So begin with the ism, ad-dars.
الدرس ليس بصعب
Mm-hmm.
الدرس ليس صعبا.
Good. Okay. Shan, al-masjid.
المسجد قريب, the mosque is close.
Mm-hmm.
ليس المسجد قريبا.
Mm-hmm. ليس جوعانا or بجوعان. Okay, next one. السيارة جميلة. Asif, have a go. So السيارة جميلة. Good. ليست. Good. Or بجميلة. And then make it into a jumla ismiya. So السيارة ليست. Yeah. Now if I said السيارات, what would you say? Actually leave it. No, leave it. I'm going to confuse you. We'll do it, but then forget it. Okay? السيارات. No, if you had the word النساء, women, starting first, what would the next word be? Lasna, right? Does that make sense? Why? No? So we have al-kitabu, laysa. As-sayyaratu, laysat. Ar-rijalu, men, laysu. An-nisa'u, lasna. So the women are not. Either you say, right? Now, as-sayyaratu is what type of word? It's a non-human, feminine, plural, treated as singular, feminine. So why this is not going to be lasna, it's going to be laysat. So ignore that. It is confusing, I think. Okay, ana ghaniyun, I am ghani. I am not. So what would you say? No. You don't always have to start with laysa or laysat. Now you're saying I am rich, now you say I am not. How do you say I am not? Lastu bighaniyin or ghaniyan. Anta faqirun. How do I know it's anta and not anti? Because it's faqirun. If it was faqiratun, it'll be anti. Okay? So anta faqirun. Now you want to say you are not poor. Lasta faqiran or lasta bifaqirin or lasta faqiran. Hiya min al-Iraqi. What does that mean? She is from Iraq. Now you want to say she is not from Iraq. There's only one way you can say it now. Laysat min al. Do you know why there's only one way you can say it? What are the other ways then? If there are other ways. So hiya min al-Iraq. Is there an outside ism of laysa? Laysat. So he said laysat min al-Iraqi. There's no ba either. Because the ba, you don't need it in here. Why don't we need it? Because there's a jar majroor in there. Okay. Nahnu adhkiya'u. How do you say we are not intelligent? So nahnu lasna bi adhkiya'a or adhkiya'a. Huwa azabun. He is unmarried. So how do you say he is not? Laysa or laysat? Laysa aza ban or bi'aza bin. Okay. Al-mudarrisuna fil fusuli. What does that mean? So fusul is the plural of fasl. So the teachers are in the classrooms. Now there's probably 4 ways you can say it. Or 2 ways actually, not 4. So either you say it with al-mudarrisun first, or you begin with laysa. So how would you say it? We'll have one from the brothers, one from the sisters. So the brothers, can you do jumla fi'liya? Number 7. So al-mudarrisuna fil fasli, I want it in a jumla fi'liya. So you begin with laysa. Al-mudarrisuna fil fusuli. So make it into a jumla fi'liya. So you begin with laysa or laysat. So you want to say the teachers are not in their classrooms. What would you say? Arslan? Laysa al-mudarrisuna fil fusuli. Sisters, make it into a jumla ismiya. So you're beginning with al-mudarrisun. Teachers. Al-mudarrisuna laysu fil fusuli. Good. Laysa al-mudarrisuna. Because when you begin, am I taking you in circle? No, you haven't. If you've done outside doers before, it can only be the huwa version or the hiya version. If you want to have an outside doer or outside ism, you can only begin with laysa or the huwa version or the hiya version. You can't say laysu al-mudarrisuna. You can never say that. You can say laysa al-mudarrisuna or al-mudarrisuna laysu. Okay? Anti dhakiyatun. What's the you are not intelligent for a female? Lasti dhakiyatan or bidhakiyatin. Antum kibarun. So you guys are old, not just big. So lastum kibaran or bikabirin or bikibarin. At-talibatu fil maktabati. What's the meaning of al-maktabati? Library. Maktabun is desk. Maktabatun with a ta at the end is a library. So at-talibatu fil maktabati, how do you make it into a negative? So you say laysat at-talibatu fil maktabati or at-talibatu lasna, good, fil maktabati. Okay, you're getting it now. Antunna talibatun jududun. All of you are new students. Now you want to say you are not new students. Good. Less. So antunna less tunna. So less tunna taliba. What is it? Make it to nasb. Lastunna. Sean, what is it?
So what I'm starting with.
11.
So lastunna talibatun.
So antunna talibatun judun. What does that mean?
Students are new.
So no, you are, all of you are new students. Now you want to say all of you are not new students. So antunna, how do you say you are not for antunna? Antunna lastunna. So lastunna. Now new students, you need to make it nasb. Talibatin judu dan. Good. Yeah.
So when the word is
When the word is?
so you know the khabar,
Mm-hmm.
you get the letter no,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have to make that into the khabar or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Do you make the whole thing either nasb or
You make the khabar nasb. But why are he in this case? Why are you making judu then? What? Because it's mawsuf sifa. Whatever happens to the mawsuf is going to happen to the sifa. If you ignore jududun, it wasn't there. You just said lastunna talibatin. But because there's a adjective sifa, whatever happens to the mawsuf has to happen to the sifa. Okay. For example, anta talibun jadidun. What does that mean? And let me write that on the board. You are a new student. Anta talibun. Okay, jadidun. Where's the mubtada? Here. Where's the khabar? Here. What's this doing here? Which is the sifa? This is the sifa. Where's the mawsuf? So whatever happens to this has to happen to this. If I say taliban now, it's no longer mawsuf sifa anymore. So that has to change as well. Which cases? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or you add a bar to it. Mm-hmm. If it's a jar majroor, so if you say huwa talib, huwa fil fasli, yeah, because you can't add a bar to this because it's already a jar majroor then. Yeah. You leave that one as it is as well. So, for example, if I was to say al-dhuhru, I want to say ba'da al-asri, and it's not. Okay. Al-dhuhru, the dhuhr prayer is after the asr prayer. Now I want to say the Dhuhr prayer is not after the Asr. How do I say that? You add laysa. You just leave it as it is.
Alright.
But I'll double check that. I don't think you add a ba here. It's already nasb, right?
Yeah.
So you leave it as it is. Okay? Okay. Salatul Fajri. Salatul Fajri rak'atan. 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 So what does that mean? Salatul Fajri rak'ah. Now if I was to say the Fajr prayer isn't 2 rak'ahs, but it is, how do you say that? Or if I just, leave rak'atan. So the Fajr prayer is 2 rak'ahs, 2 units. But if someone was to disagree and say it isn't 2, how would they say it? Yeah. How would they say it whilst they're drunk? So where's the mubtada, where's the khabar? Where's the first rafa? You got your mubtada. Where's the second rafa? Is this rafa? Ani? There's your khabar. So that's going to become the ismu laysa. This is going to become the khabru laysa. So what word are you going to use? So salatul fajri rak'atan. Why is it laysat? Because salatu is. So you're going to say laysat salatul fajri. What happens to rak'atan? What are you going to add? Rak'atain or bi rak'atain. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay, I've sent you questions to do on the group. Let's go through that. There's 10 questions. And then we'll stop there. Okay, so the first one is Hamid is not. I've given you easy ones to begin with, and then it gets harder after that. I've sent you on the WhatsApp group. Printers down, like always. I tried to fix the printer myself, but I was going to take it apart, so I left it. No, I was following the guidance on the printer. Next step, do this. So we're going to do them 3, and them 10 questions. What did I say? Four ways? All the ways. So all 4 ways, whichever you can make. So some of them you can't make them all 4 ways. Remember that. So the first one, let's do the first one together. Hamid is not a student. How do you say Hamid is a student? So start with the Hamidun talibun. Now make it negative. So Hamidun laysa taliban or bitalibin, or laysa Hamidun taliban or bitalibin.
الكتاب ليس ليس
You should know how to say every single word in there. I've used easy words.
yeah الكتاب ليس لا ليس الكتاب
Is it beginning to make any
So
sense?
that's already example.
Yeah, but if you go through the recordings again,
So there's no need for
it may help.
she's not a new teacher.
Lasna and lasna with the alif, yeah. Anything else? Do you understand the basic concept? So, jumla ismiya mubtada khabar, at-talib jadid. Now you want to make a negative. You just add laysa. Yeah, yeah. Inshallah.
She is not a new teacher. Laysa madrasa. This guy was on next level.
ليس I said right.
Laysa. This is like different.
ليس
Madrasa.
Okay, the book is not on the desk. How would you say that? So, how would you say the normal version without the negative? The book is on the desk. Al-kitabu al-maktabi. So, laysa al-kitabu al-maktabi or al-kitabu laysa al-maktabi. Can you add a ba here? No. Because you've got a jar majroor. If the khabar is one word, then you can add it. What are you on?
We finished.
Hey, have you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just started each other.
Alright, let me ask you then. Yeah. Number 9, please.
Number 9 now. But you said 2.
Yeah, that's 2.
Plus 4. Yeah,
It's up to 10.
my
No, number 9 here. Huh?
room is not clean.
Was that true for you? Well, 3 including you.
Yeah.
She is not new.
In Arabic to crown.
3 brothers in Arabic.
You know, one day, yeah, you're gonna get smacked from me.
I'm not going to repeat.
So you figured it out? Number 9.
How's this to complete?
Okay, number 3. She is not a new teacher. She is a new teacher. How do you say that? Hiya mudarrisun. Good. So what is it? So hiya mudarrisatun jadidatun. So she is not. Laysat. So what is it? Anyone finish it off? Asif? La? So you guys done it?
No, you walk me through the rule of the numbers again.
Okay, so number 3, she is not a new teacher. Laysat mudarrisatan jadidatan or laysat بمدرسة جديدة.
إخوة is plural for people.
Mhm.
اكتب لي اخوة and then use the number between them. There was a fit and then
ليست
إخوة
مدرسة أو بمدرسة جديدة أو مدرسة جديدة.
not middle teacher.
not one and two, three.
مضاف مضاف إليه.
That's the مضاف مضاف إليه.
What do you mean?
ثلاث إخوة
The last word is ثلاثة إخوة. مضاف مضاف إليه.
لكن
So ignore the laysa. How would you say she is a new teacher?
Let's get the first part. Let's check.
So here
هي مدرسة
tun jadida tun mawsuf sifa. So now how would you say she is not? Laysat, right? Then what happens to the second part? Okay, ignore jadidatin. Leave jadidatin out of the picture. She is not a teacher. How would you say that? Mudarrisa tan or bi mudarrisa. Now I want to say new teacher. Remember what the example? Whatever happens to the mawsuf has to happen to the sifa. Yeah?
Okay.
So what was the question? Okay, I have 3 brothers.
لي ثلاث إخوة.
Yeah. لكن. Yeah, that's the first part, right? Yeah.
No,
Wait, 3 onward is a number مضاف مضاف إليه.
it is, but what's the other rule with it? Opposite. Genders are opposite.
Yeah.
ثلاثة.
Yeah.
Yes.
ثلاثة إخوة لا.
That's wrong as well, isn't it?
No, that's right. لي ثلاثة إخوة.
Okay, look, yes.
Number 3. She is not a new, you were stuck with that as well. What is it again? No, that's 2 ways. They are together. So, 1 minute. So what is it again? The she is not. She is a new teacher. How would you say she is? Here. Mudarrisatun jadidatun. Okay, so what have you got? Mubtada, you got your khabar, you got your sifa. Okay, so she is not. Laysat. Laysat. Now, what's the first way of saying it? Mudarrisatan jadida. Jadidatan. Okay, now what's the other way of saying it? So add a bar to this. Bi mudarrisatin. What's going to happen to that? This is mawsuf sifa. No. You just leave it at the beginning. That's it. In between what? Yeah, you can. You can. Wait, no, you can't. It has to be at the beginning. Because there's no ismu laysa here. Ismu laysa is within the word.
لكن
What's the second part? You're not gonna get this.
There's so many different ways.
لكن لي
Lastu akhawatin li. Lastu akhawatin means I am not. Akhawatin.
I am not. Okay, let's do it now, right?
No. In English, you have to say it a different way. Sisters are not for me. Yeah, sisters I don't have. Or sisters are not for me. So the not part is referring to sisters. So how would you say I have sisters? Li akhawatun. Now you have to say sisters are not for me. Or I don't have sisters, but you have to say sisters are not for me. So laysat li akhawat. Sisters are not for me. Even though it doesn't make sense in English like that. Laysat li akhawat. With a bit of help. Okay, number 4. Are you sick? Are you ill? How do you say that? So what maridun? What goes before that? Are you anta maridun? Depending who you're speaking to. Or anti maridatun. Or hal anta maridun. Or hal anti maridatun. And the answer is no, I am not. So la, how do you say I am not? Lastu mari. So for yourself, what do you say? Mari. Right. Well, there's no other way I could say it. So maridan is for males, maridatan females. So if you're saying I am not sick, how would you say? Lastu maridan. Or lastu bimaridin. Only Saqib. It's only Saqib. But if I didn't say that, you wouldn't get it. You probably wouldn't have. Huh? Okay, so have we done number 4? So hal anta maridun or a anta maridun? La lastu bimaridin. Or if you're a female, lastu bimaridatin. So the students are not in the classroom. There should be 2 ways that you can say that. One minute. Have you done number 5 yet? It's an easy one. I'm just saying, have you done the rest?
Yeah, we actually have.
Have you? So what's number 7 then? Okay, number 5, the students are not in the classroom. The students are in the classroom. At-tullabu fil fasli. The students are not. We're going to do number 5 and then we're going to stop. And the rest you have a go at home. So number 5. Laysa at-tullabu fil fasli. Or at-tullabu laysu fil fasli. Okay, so the rest is homework and we're going to finish the lesson off. Where are we on? Number 16. Okay, if you turn to page number 16, we're going to do the last exercise and we're going to stop. أجب عن الأسئلة بالنفي مستعمل ليس. Okay, so for exercise number 6 on page number 16, you're going to have to respond to the question using laysa. So, amuhandisun abuka. Amuhandisun abuka means, is your father an engineer? So you're going to say, my father is not an engineer. The way to say that would be what? So just give me one answer. But in the book, write one answer, but you can give me all the answers you have. Laysa abi or abi laysa. Muhandisan or bi muhandisan. Amudarrisatun ummuk. Is your mother a teacher? So you have to say, my mother is not a teacher. Laysa or laysat? Laysat ummi or ummi laysat. Mudarrisatan or bi mudarrisatin. Atullabun ikhwatuk. What does that mean? Atullabun ikhwatuk. Good. Are your brothers students? Now you want to say, my brothers are not students. So laysa ikhwati bitullabin or tullaban. What's the other way of saying it? So ikhwati laysu bitullabin or tullaban. Amumarridatun akhawatuk. So are your sisters what? Nurses. So the answer is laysat akhawati bimumarridatin. Why is it laysat? Laysat. What's akhawat? Sisters. So my sisters are not. Laysat akhawati mumarridatin or bimumarridatin. What if you begin with akhawat? Akhawati lasna and then the ending. Amudarrisun anta. Are you a teacher? So the answer is lastu mudarrisan or bimudarrisin. Ajududun antum. Are you guys new? So the answer is we are not. Lasna bijududin or jududan. Okay, and then the last one. Ajadidatun sayyaratuk. Is your car new? So you have to say, my car isn't new, which is true. So how would you say my car isn't? Yeah, so laysat sayyarati bi jadidatin or jadidatan. Or the other way of saying it, sayyarati laysat bi jadidatin or jadidatan. Okay, tayyib. Alright, that's it. What's the plan for next week? What did he say? On Sunday.